Again, there's an egg right up on top.
You guys are not very good at covering them.
These are not Walmart tennis shoes. These are Yeezys.
Here they are.
You know, red striped ball pythons have really become very popular since Justin Kabelika produced the Magma ones, which are basically the red striped clown stuff, whatever else is in there. It's an awesome animal, and this is a real beauty. This is one of the ones that we actually produced last year that was red striped, but we don't even know what other genetics are in them because it was just so awesome. So we decided to raise her up, and we'll see what happens. We hopefully will have some other cool red stripe stuff this year. Regardless, welcome to the vlog. You know, I love starting my days at BHB, but the truth is, most of my days start at the gym. Our whole family is into fitness.
Fitness snicker in my mouth.
No, really fitness. Truthfully, Lori, myself, and Noah all go to the gym each day. But check out this animal here. This happens to be a banana Enchi spinner. Look at how amazing that is. And that's a bunch of really cool genes put together. But you know, in most cases, a lot of people just love to go to the gym. When it comes to me, I'll be honest with you, it's much like tattoos, you know? I don't like getting tattooed, but I like the art. Well, I don't like going to the gym, but I like feeling better, and that's why I go to the gym. And lately, I've been thinking I'm gonna take you guys a little bit more on the journey of my life, not just about reptiles. Let me know in the comments if you guys don't mind. In the meantime, let's go and hit the gym. The thing that's nice about my gym is that when you come in the morning, there's literally no one here. I love this place. It's not a real fancy place, but it's absolutely incredible. Crushing that back. No matter how much you don't want to go to the gym, when you leave, you feel great. How you feel, Noah?
Good.
All right, back to the shop. And I am back with Eric here. And of course, Eric is going through his first breeding season. How are things looking? Because I'll be honest with you guys, I've been so busy, I've been kind of out of the loop. Usually I'm out here feeding and switching animals. This is the first year that I haven't done it, so it's all on you. You're the one that's gonna be in trouble if something goes wrong.
It's a lot of pressure. It's a lot of work, to tell you the truth.
Yeah,
you know, you're double feeding, they poop twice as much, and they're drinking a lot of water. But stuff's looking really good, actually. A lot of the snakes are starting to swell up. This one is a really good example right here. This is a leucistic het scaleless Texas rat. You can totally tell she's, you know, starting to build the follicle growth and stuff like that. And hopefully we'll get some more leucistic or scaleless leucistic stuff out of this.
What happens there is it's a leucistic that's a recessive mutation. So both the leucistic scaleless and leucistic are both recessive. So of course you're going to have 100% leucistic, but because she's het for scaleless, which is also recessive, about half of them will come out leucistic scaleless and half of them will come out leucistic het for scaleless. Did that make any sense? I don't know.
It's produced by the modial interaction of magnetoreluctance and capacitive diractance.
What else you got going on?
We got some Pueblans locking up here.
Oh, nice.
Not at the moment, but they've been doing a lot of breeding. So let's check on this one here.
Oh, cool.
And look at this sausage right there. I mean,
oh yeah, she's doing really good. This is the male right here, right?
Yep, that's the male here. You can see we mark them with our little marker. Thank God we do that. There's no way I could get this done in one day if I was popping them and checking them all. There's just no way it's possible.
Yeah, that's just a little breeder hack for sure. You mark them with those silver markers. You can always tell which one is the male really quickly. Well, we have a long way to go. You gonna make it through the season?
Oh, heck yeah, I am. And some. I'm ready for next year already.
All right, good stuff. All right, well, keep up the good work. He is definitely working his butt off, and it's definitely going to pay off with a bunch of eggs coming up pretty soon. And speaking of eggs, remember I told you that we should be getting leopard gecko eggs by next week? Well, I lied to you guys. We've got leopard gecko eggs now, right?
Oh yeah.
All right.
Actually, I don't know if you knew this, but we've already got like 5 incubating.
What? Jeez, I didn't even know that. That's crazy.
They must have been retained sperm from last year.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and look at guys, you can see these guys didn't even have a chance to bury them yet. So what are these eggs from?
This is that dark group that we were working with last year.
Right?
Yeah.
And that's the boy right there, right?
This is our male,
he's super
and these
nice.
are his nice females for
Oh,
this
that's
year.
awesome. That's good. So let's go ahead and see how many eggs. Let's go on a little bit of an egg hunt. Again, they didn't do a very good job of burying them. It looks like we've got 3 good eggs and one slug right there. And the slug is just basically an egg that's infertile. You can see it doesn't look like a really good egg. Is there any other eggs in there, or is that it? Let's see what we got. Look,
Another slug.
look, there's another slug. Well, if there's another slug,
there
there's
we
one.
go.
There's another good one. There's another one. Look at that, guys.
Okay,
Oh, God.
that should be it.
All right, so looks like we have 5 good eggs, and then we had a couple slugs, but there actually probably should be another one because they usually lay them in
There it
pairs.
is.
Oh, look at that! There's 6 good eggs.
So
All right.
everyone laid.
So
That's
everyone,
awesome.
so every single one. There was only 4 females in there, which would mean that they lay 2 eggs per female, which would be 8 eggs. There are 6 good eggs and 2 little slugs. And basically, what we do now is we'll actually mark on this cage right here that there's 6 good eggs and 2 slugs, and that way we can kind of keep track of how many good eggs and how many bad eggs. And we find one female continue to lay bad eggs. We try to figure out which one it is, and then we could separate her out from the group or whatever. But usually, after the first clutch, they'll start laying good eggs. That's pretty awesome to get the day started. But we have more eggs, I guess. Mary, what are you doing over here?
I just do whatever Jessica tells me to do.
Whatever Jessica tells you. So basically, you're just wiping off lids, right?
Yep.
Oh my God. See, that's how environmentally friendly Jessica is. Rather than using new lids, she just reuses the lids that we used last year. And what are you doing?
I'm just slave laboring back here over some geckos. I see what's going on. They got a little...
Jessica is the boss of this room right now, which is completely fine. And Mary, you're 100% right. You always do what Jessica tells you. I always do what Jessica tells me. I do what Lori tells me. You guys are smart. So, okay, back to eggs. Again, there's an egg right up on top.
You guys are not very good at covering them.
They must be early in the season because normally they bury them, and these guys are just laying them right on top of the bedding. I mean, how crazy is that? And again, what we've been using this year is we now have a fine blend of Reptile Prime coconut, which is dust-free. So that's what this bedding is right here. It's actually the same coconut husk that we use for Reptile Prime original, but this is now a fine version that works really good for geckos because it's dust-free. So let's go ahead and see. Obviously, there's more than one. There's 2 eggs. Let's see if there's any more. All right, looks
I'm
like
just trying to be
yep,
gentle
yep,
here,
yep,
not
there's
flip them.
There it is.
There's another. There we go.
Aha, we got 4.
All right, yeah, 4 out of that group.
All right, so there's 4 eggs. So 2 of the 4 females laid, which basically means that these guys are starting to ramp up. I'm sure by next week the other ones will lay, yeah.
And that was a Sunglow Tremper group to a Tangerine Raptor.
Oh, nice. That's a good group. That's going to be some really pretty babies. Look how pretty that gecko is right there. That's amazing. That thing is gorgeous. And you can certainly see how all the bedding is pushed to one side. I guarantee you there's got to be some eggs in there. Let's see what we have.
I don't feel 1 or 2 down there.
There's a couple right there. There's 2. See if we have any others. Looks like that's it.
Nope, that is it.
Okay, just 2 from that. Ooh, that's pretty. Oh my gosh, that
So this
thing
is our
cool.
male here.
Okay, and he's a super snow.
He's a super snow. He produces really dark offspring.
Oh,
and
nice.
he's also het tremper and Murphy's patternless and eclipse.
Oh my gosh,
so
he's
he's
all
like
over
a
the place.
powerhouse.
And look at all these little girls that he's got here. Oh, they all are pretty too. These are great. And again, once again, the excavated bedding pushed over to the side.
Oh, there's,
Okay, there's 1.
There's
2.
I think
Looks
that
like
is
that's it. Just 2. Those females did look pretty fat, and if you did notice, you don't have to be quite as careful with gecko eggs as you are with snake eggs. If you rotate a snake egg, they can actually drown because the embryo adheres to the top of the egg. With leopard geckos, they don't adhere, so spinning them really doesn't matter. Still, it's best practice with any reptile to just try to keep it the same side up. I mean, it's just the right way to go. But leopard geckos can actually spin a little bit, so you don't have to be as concerned when you're pulling those eggs.
The females actually probably spin them themselves
Oh, yeah.
when they're like
Yeah,
trying to
they're burying
bury
them.
them.
We're going to check one more cage, and then we're going to go ahead and let Jessica do her thing because she's got to check all these cages today. And obviously, there's going to be a bunch of eggs. Okay, and once again, we got eggs uncovered. And look at these guys are really pretty too. This is a really pretty gecko. And we obviously have 2 eggs. We know that for a fact.
Oh, that one's a slug.
Oh, that's a slug. 1 good egg, 1's bad egg. And that might be it.
Nope, that's it out of there.
Okay, so you could just see that things are definitely ramping up. I thought it was going to be next week, but it's certainly getting to this week. Jessica, I'm going to leave you alone. I'm going to just let you check on things, and then I'll check back with you later to see how many eggs we end up getting today. Checking back in with Jessica. So how did it go?
It went pretty well. We got about 80-ish eggs.
Look
So,
at those
oh my
eggs.
god, it's gonna be crazy here in about 60 days.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy. So I didn't even think we were gonna get gecko eggs. Jessica told me we already have some incubating, and then we just had 80 more eggs, and that's just the first week. So it's gonna get really crazy quick, huh?
Yeah, it's gonna be Yeah. I can't even explain to you guys.
All right, so I think Lori might be putting some last year's geckos on sale pretty soon because we definitely need some space, but it's going to be absolutely incredible. So keep up the good work.
Yep.
Guys, I'm pretty excited. Noah actually bought me some shoes. Look at these. Ooh, look at these. Got the new Yeezys. These are the 500s. I think they're actually pretty cool. They don't have the hype that the 700s or 750s or 350s have, but the 500s I think are pretty cool. Thank you, Noah. You like them, Lori?
Those are the stupidest looking shoes I've ever seen.
They are not the stupidest looking shoes. What are you talking about? These things are pretty fire.
Noah, did you just go buy Dad a pair of Walmart tennis shoes?
Yeah.
These are not Walmart tennis shoes. These are Yeezys.
Sure they are.
They are
Pretty
not.
sure. I saw those there yesterday.
You did not see these at Walmart yesterday.
I saw an old man walking around Walmart.
Oh my gosh. Let me know what you guys think. I mean, I like them. I think they're cool. Thank you, Noah, for getting them for me.
You're welcome.
That is awesome. This is the type of respect I get here.
Well, don't wear Walmart shoes.
They are not Walmart shoes.
It even says ortholite.
It says what?
Ortholite. I don't know what that means.
It means they're geriatric shoes.
They are not.
I think it does.
Nice.
So I'm going to go ahead and end the vlog here. You guys have an absolutely amazing day, night, whenever you happen to be watching. Thank you guys for everything that you always do for me. I love you guys so much. By the way, make sure to check out the link in the description if you want to join my community over on Patreon. Make sure to be kind to someone today, and I promise I'm going to see you guys tomorrow.